Why do Christians see suicide as a sin if it's never condemned in the Bible? Why should I be forced to live a pathetic life I never asked for? Okay, I'm going to tackle this. I'm going to be very, I'm going to treat you like an adult. Okay, Stephen. Why should I be forced to live a pathetic life I never asked for is a very childish thing to say. And anybody who's thinking it, I understand thinking it. I totally get being there emotionally, but it's not rational, right? If God was to ask you if you wanted to live, ask you if you wanted to have a life, he would have to create you and make you alive in order to ask you. It's not logically possible for God to ask you if you want to be alive. That's not logically possible for him to do that before he creates you. It's just a weird, it's complaining about things out of a frustration, but it's not rational. And when we start entertaining irrational thinking like that, we head down some dark paths in our lives and in our minds. So yeah, your pathetic life you never asked for. Okay, if you're a Christian, Stephen, if you're a Christian, then what you describe as a pathetic life is a blip of suffering in the light of eternal joys and glory. And by no measure can the suffering of this world compare to the eternal joys and glory that are coming before you in Christ. So why do Christians then see suicide as a sin? Because it's killing. It's killing of humans. So what we see a person who's wanting to commit suicide, and we think two things. We think your life is valuable. Right? They don't think that probably, right? They want to end it. We think your life is valuable. We think your life is still valuable. And this partly is because we believe you're made in the image of God. It's partly is because we believe that God works all things together for good, and that even the great suffering we experience now has eternal rewards and benefits. And so we see value there. And we also believe that your life, this is the second thing we think as a Christian, is that your life doesn't belong to you ultimately. You're the creation, you're not the creator. And so I don't actually own my life. It is something that I owe to God. God is the ultimate owner of all things.